Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to another episode of your favorite real estate podcast, Real Talk Atlanta. We are your beautiful hosts. I am Taisha Renee.
I'm Ashley LeRae.
River the Realtor.
And Nika W.
And we back with another one. Like I said, I'm going to say that every single
I was trying to give you like some B-roll.
Another one. I was about to drop the track, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that.
Subscribe for the exclusive
Okay.
In the stew.
Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. As y'all know, it has been some beautiful weather here in Atlanta lately. Like, it's warming up. And you know what that means?
It's hot. Like,
We outside.
we are not with Metro anymore. We are with ATL.
So what better way to like kick off this good weather than to give y'all some good places that we love to go. And of course we're gonna throw a little real estate in there because y'all need to know like the developments and stuff that's there too. Absolutely. So let's jump right into it, ladies. Now y'all know I gotta kick it off.
Okay. Go ahead.
Y'all know I gotta kick it off because y'all
So
know
scared.
it's only one place I like to go. I am obsessed with the Beltline.
Oh, that
I
is.
love
I just
the
saw you in
Beltline.
Justice there like last weekend.
No, Justice was there separately though. I was actually there with my boyfriend.
Did y'all have a picnic? What did you do?
Oh, that's
I just
nice.
love going to the Beltline, y'all, because and if you don't know what the Beltline is, it's like 22 miles of like unused railroad tracks in town of Atlanta, and it connects different communities. But it's a walking trail, riding trail. They have like greenery for a park. They have restaurants. They have shopping. Like it's like everything you need for like a cool, beautiful day. Like to just relax. Like it's just a vibe. Have you ever been there? Y'all know y'all been there.
Yeah.
I used to live by the Beltline. I used to like love going there. Like,
In an apartment?
yeah.
How much was your rent by the Beltline?
It wasn't that bad. I was paying maybe like
What was it?
$16.50
For a one
for a
bedroom?
one bedroom. Yeah.
Okay, that's not
bad.
too
I
bad.
walk there.
Back in the day, that's a
Yeah,
little
what
high
year
for
was
back in the
that?
day.
What year was that?
Last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That
That's
wasn't
not too
bad. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying
That's
for a
not
one
too bad.
bedroom.
That's not too bad because it is like when you think about real estate in the Beltline, I feel like that's always a good investment. Like if you see something, snag it up. One time I saw this like single family home over there that was like right across the street from the Beltline. It already had like this when I was working with one of my investor clients who was looking for an investment property. It was like $600,000, which is high, but it was like at the Beltline.
Yeah, like that's a steal.
Yeah, it already
Yeah.
had college students, tenants that were paying a good rate, so you were going to be making a return on your investment easy. So it's like, if you find a gym by the Beltline,
Yeah.
get it because the price there, like even
Now?
townhomes are like in the
Like
millions,
in the millions.
In the
or
millions.
close to the millions.
The Beltline to me represents like connectivity. Like you see in all these different communities, like the Beltline is like the thing that brings it
Everything.
together.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of developers are looking towards more of that theme. There's a lot of new developers when they're starting new projects, they want like the theme, like the Beltline. Because I feel like when you like Midtown and then around Ponce City, it's like people have different apartments. They don't want to go too far for groceries. They don't want to go too far for leisure. So imagine just living there. Like just think about like I can go and do something like
Literally
right
just walk
the
out your
door.
house.
Yeah.
Like, you just see people walking their dogs, riding their bike. It's just like cool, calm. You see all type of different people.
Yeah. The one thing I think to know that's going to really affect the real estate is that they are extending the Beltline.
Yeah.
So if you are amongst that trail where they're going to extend it and you can still buy in those areas, go ahead and do it. We've seen what it did happen in the Beltline area now. Homes that were in the 300s and 400s. Once the Beltline was fully developed, prices went up. We in the 600s, 700s, even the millions for the new development. So if you are within that trail that's extending where the Beltline is going to be, try to buy a property over there if you want to.
That's a gem. That's a gem because the latest update they literally have it like paved out. No, not pavement. They have it like mapped out.
renderings.
Dirt is the dirt. You can see where it's going to be, so you know exactly where it's going to be. So why not?
Yeah.
Get you one.
It's going to
Get
connect
you
like the
one.
whole entire city, east, west, south
That's gonna
side,
be a long
north
trail,
side.
but I'm gonna walk it.
I love a good like live, work, play. You know?
Yes.
You can do everything
Because you
there.
have
I
office
love it.
buildings over there. Yeah, that's
Oh, I
true.
gotta jump in right there because y'all know I love me a good live, work, play.
Ooh.
Oh, we
And
know.
because of that, okay.
Well, I
my
feel like I know what you're about to say.
favorite area, it's really mixed use Midtown, right? Midtown is the home of the mixed use properties where you can live, where you can play, where you can grocery shop, everything. And I think maybe one of my favorite mixed use developments in Midtown is the Atlantic Station.
I knew it.
Oh yeah.
Might be a
I
psychic.
love the Atlantic Station.
It grew
y'all.
so much.
It has grown tremendously. My godmom, when she lived here, she kind of was talking about how Atlantic Station wasn't really there. She's like, back in the 80s, back in the early times, like, that was nothing. There was no shopping. There was nothing like that. For those who don't know, Atlantic Station is like this area within Midtown Atlanta that encompasses that live, work, play. There are condos, there are apartments, there are grocery stores, restaurants, the movie theater, bowling alley, greenery, literally everything.
Everything. Even like events, like Cirque du Soleil goes there.
Ice skating during the winter.
Ice skating, that's nice.
Yeah.
And then the good thing about transportation to time, I don't mean to cut you off, but they have the MARTA station that goes literally right into it. You just go up. It's like easier. You don't have to pay for parking. I mean,
and even when you live in Atlantic Station, one of the things that I loved about it is they even have inside transportation for people who live there, right? If you are an Atlantic Station resident, meaning you rent or own a condo inside of Atlantic Station, there's a shuttle that takes you to the MARTA, that takes you to like the business area within Midtown. It's just a lot of connectivity. I love it because as someone who lived there, I was able to walk to do everything. I could literally go to Publix, take my shopping cart and push it back to my house, take my groceries up, and literally do everything I wanted without having to leave. On top of that, let's get into real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rent an Atlantic Station, which I wouldn't suggest because it's super, super high. But when it comes to purchasing an Atlantic Station, especially for an investor, it's the best thing you can do. Midtown is central, so you can get to downtown easy. You can get to Buckhead easy. Most businesses operate right within that area, right? Microsoft, Google, that just here. And on top of it, for someone who's renting and wants that city lifestyle, it is like a prime place to live. So if you can purchase a piece of real estate in Atlantic Station,
especially if you're new to the city, like you need to get a better, like I want to get a better feel of it. That's a good place to start.
Place to go.
And I love because like the homes that are for sale over there, I feel like they have mixed use like pricing because you have your $1 million condos, but then I be seeing like these gem of like little townhouses that aren't at a extremely out of crazy cost.
Yeah, because they have a balance. They have real estate that's outside of like the actual Atlantic Station, but it's on the perimeter, so it's still walkable. You're just not directly inside of it. And I think that's kind of where the gym is, right? You don't have to necessarily buy inside of Atlantic Station, but if you just go a block over where it's still extremely walkable, you're still right there, and that's where the money is.
And a lot of college students live there, so that's a good
Georgia Tech is right there, even Georgia State. You know what's crazy? When I first moved here, when I was 9 years old, Atlantic Station at that time, that was like 2006. That was like the place to go. Yeah, like I would ask my mom to drop me off there, like on weekends with my friends, and it's just
that's
crazy.
what y'all was doing on weekends. Y'all bougie. It's giving Serena. It's giving Serena. Gossip Girl.
Yeah, and it's grown so much since then, and it's just crazy how Atlantic Station, all these years later, it's still like a go-to place in the city.
I honestly lived there, and I think like 2018, 2019. Right after I finished grad school, and literally like half of the stuff that's there now wasn't even there 2 years ago. That green space wasn't there. It's like Thai restaurants, y'all. Quick Gym, Hobnob got hookah in Atlanta.
Hobnob is lit every time you go.
Okay,
but you gotta go upstairs for the hookah now.
And they got upstairs.
I've never been.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll go.
Okay.
She think I'm her man, y'all.
Because I know I have my favorite place where there's like a sushi.
And you can cook the food in front of you. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I know.
I don't know how to pronounce it. But I still got a reservation there
like
for this Saturday, actually.
Okay.
It's like Gayu.
It starts with a G. I can't say it.
I just feel like Yard House, Pig and the Pearl, Kilwin's ice cream is so good.
And they just opened a cereal shop. I know it's
like a cereal bar.
Yeah, a cereal bar where you make like ice cream, like the dessert, just all cereal, like just massive.
We gonna drop the link for the directory to Atlantic Station so y'all can literally see. But like I said, if you are looking for mixed use living, the only place to really consider is Atlantic Station.
Yeah, and they have condos when a little real estate jam. They do have condos where they allow Airbnb. Like it's made where you can do Airbnb in there.
And that's rare.
That is rare. Yeah. So go.
Mixed use.
I love that.
Okay. What's one of your favorite spots, Nika?
So for me, I feel like I just found out this new developer that's opening like a Hilton. It's called it's like a Hilton. It's powered by Hilton. It's called Xenia. Xenia by Hilton Hotel, but they doing it over the Mercedes-Benz. So I guess they kind of creating it like Pun City Market. So it's gonna be like a 40-story glass hotel that's lording over the Mercedes-Benz studio. Yes, like it's amazing, and they have like they're gonna have a marketplace, some restaurants, and it's to be completed like 2024. So
they're putting those type of things everywhere. They got something like that going to College Park too.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be a good one for like people who are visiting for like the games.
Yeah, concerts.
Okay, so me and Nika went to go see SZA the other day, and like literally like
Imagine if we could stay there.
Yeah, but we were looking for a place to like go before, have a drink, and do something because it's like we don't want to be late to the show.
Yeah,
but we want to. We got to pregame.
That would be good.
That would be nice.
Perfect.
I think that's gonna like really shoot Atlanta up, like when it comes to value.
Absolutely,
that's great.
So purchasing in that area, I think that's gonna bring a lot of
And this is why y'all have to research these developments. Like that's key for understanding like where you want to go, especially if you're an investor, whether it's long term or short term. Researching what's new in these areas is only going to benefit you.
Yeah, especially if you're relocating too, right? If you know what it is you like to do on a normal basis, you want to be by the stuff that you like to do. If you know you are a foodie, don't go all the way out to the suburbs in the country where ain't nothing out there.
Don't go to McDonald's.
Okay, where they growing their food and not getting there.
Not they growing
it. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
y'all be doing them bad.
USDA queen alone.
Y'all be doing them bad, man.
But no, like, and then I just found out also that Hilton is building a hotel to be attached to the airport, Hartsfield Jackson Airport. Now y'all know. That traffic about to be crazy through the airport too.
I hate that.
But it's so convenient. It's so convenient.
That clear don't work in Atlanta.
It does not work.
You don't think so?
No.
It be packed.
I immediately know the clear line be longer than the regular line. Let me just stay over here.
It's because everybody in Atlanta think they famous.
Okay.
Right. So because
we
of that, we all need clear.
Yeah.
So now it's all back. So you need global insurance.
No, seriously. But this hotel is literally going to be the closest hotel near the airport, and also is gonna, actually bring value. I know you like Atlanta Airport is like one of the biggest airports.
It is.
There is. We have a train station in there.
I love the airport. I love the airport.
Yeah, it's so big.
I love that though, because when I think about it, a lot of the hotels by the airport aren't like super luxurious.
Yeah.
You got your like Western
Let's just keep the real estate. They raggedy.
Yeah. So they definitely need something like that over there.
You know how many people miss their flight?
Hello.
Not me. I don't
No,
miss
y'all
flights.
see
Miss River, the realtor.
I do stay missing a flight.
Oh well, this is
You go to
perfect.
the airport 20 minutes before the flight take off.
I'm start
You
spending
didn't
the
want to
night
catch
at the airport hotel, and I won't have those types of problems.
Right.
I love that.
Good. I love
Yeah,
that.
that was
good.
good.
I want to
that
bring
was
it back
good.
to downtown too, like you mentioned over by the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, because if you guys didn't know, Mitchell Street is getting like a whole new
I
design.
love Mitchell Street.
What's currently over there? I've never been there. That's
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
nothing?
well, now they've
Kel's
already
Kitchen.
started it. Not
The
Kel's
breaking ground.
Kitchen. I
Oh,
used to
Kel's
love going
Kitchen.
there. That's
Okay,
like
I've heard
close
of
to
that.
Magic
We
City.
both went to. Hello. We both went to Georgia State though, right? So
Yeah.
Mitchell Street kind of runs within that downtown, kind of near the campus,
Okay.
where Kel's Kitchen and Magic City are conveniently located.
Oh, that's where Cam Kirk Studios bad. I used to
Oh,
be
okay.
there.
I've been over there.
maybe.
I've been
Yeah.
there. So if it's over there, it's
Yeah.
the bus station over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay,
when
okay,
you
I
think
know
about it,
exactly.
just like we say Mitchell Street, and you're like, what's over there? Well, now, like probably next year, you will know they're doing a lot of retail over there.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
super excited to see how it's going to look. And you also mentioned Ponce City Market. I wanted to touch on that because I love that place.
Me too.
I could see.
It's
I
so
see it in your
nice.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, not the face.
I love
Like, yeah,
it.
let's
It's
take
a
it back
certain
to
look.
the beginning because we're going to run that back.
Yeah, Ponce City Market is great. It's another like live, work, play area. It's kind of in the middle of downtown and midtown. It really bridges the two areas
And
together.
it's connected to the Beltline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is right off the Beltline, and they have a ton of retail, food, businesses. They actually have an Industrious out there. Did y'all know
Okay,
that?
like an office building.
In Ponce City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the
to
one
it.
we went to that was like really nice? No.
No.
I know they have that little rooftop up there. That's really
They
nice.
do have a
I went
rooftop.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a gym. That's a gym for a date night.
Yes.
If my future man is watching this,
It's 21 and up too. I don't think like anyone can just
Yeah,
go.
no kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Adults
11, it was lit.
So nice. But you know they're working on a second development on Ponce City Market. And what's crazy is like houses over there maybe 10 years ago, no one wanted to live by Ponce City Market.
Exactly.
Like now,
That's crazy.
yeah, like there was nothing over there. It was one of those areas that you kind of want to steer away from.
Why? Because it had, what, like older homes type of
It was
vibe?
like older homes, a lot of like displaced people, if you want to.
So it basically got gentrified.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Yeah.
I hate gentrification, but dang, it does add value.
It
So it's
definitely
kinda,
does.
it's
I
a
like
hard
when the
place to be at.
gentrification comes with that development aspect,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
When you go into these residential neighborhoods and you make them so they're more livable. You're adding restaurants, you're adding shops, you're adding amenities. That's what really drives the people to be around there, and I think that really just speaks to how development helps the housing market.
Yeah.
It
Nobody wants to
does.
live somewhere where ain't nothing to do but like wave to your neighbors and like go
Yeah.
back in the house.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
just
want to
hate
go
it.
to the grocery store. I want to go
Yeah.
shopping and not feel like I got to commute an hour away to do it.
Right.
I just hate it for the people who are there and obviously no longer can afford to be there. That's the only thing. That's the only downside to it. I hate that.
I will say, if you're looking to invest, definitely like take a look over there now. They're working on the second development. The developers, they're called Jamestown. So they're working on
the developer's name.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all, like I used to live by Ponce City Market. So every time I would drive by, I would just see like a new building or something. But they're making like the phase 2. They're going to have more retail, more office buildings. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. My 9-to-5 job is actually moving over there.
Oh, really?
So I'm excited. Somebody
They're very smart.
on the belt line.
Look, one thing Atlanta going to do, they going to take your money.
Okay. And you know, one more place, honestly, that I feel like is on the come up and a lot of people just don't know about it downtown. And it's by Georgia State. Can you guess?
Underground.
No.
Underground?
I used to love Underground as a child.
Underground is expensive too.
Not Underground. Oh, yeah, I used to get my nails done over there in between
Coco.
class.
I'm dead.
I was going to say Summerhill. So if you didn't know.
They're developing.
Yes, Summerhill is definitely developing a lot. They have, do you guys know those townhomes in Buckhead? It's like right across from Mama's. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I very much do.
They're
Right by Optimist Lofts.
Yes.
Yep.
So they're building townhomes just like that. They're like going to be like $1 million townhomes. For sure. In Summerhill right now they're like between 400 and 600,000. But I'm telling you, like in the next couple years,
Imagine if you pre-approved.
Oh yeah, because if it's gonna be like, I know exactly what neighborhood you're talking about.
It's like off that curve off the highway.
Yeah, it's
I know
fairly
exactly
close
what
to
you're
Georgia
talking
State. Like
Very
what people
close.
have to realize about downtown is I feel like downtown has like a really like in between review. Like it's very, very busy and then it's very oversaturated. Then you have the school, you have this, but I feel like they're expanding outwards and building more residential. So it's not as crowded, as dense in the middle, but it's a lot more housing coming. But with the stadium being right there, being close to the airport, close to Midtown, like downtown got some.
Yeah,
it's great.
But I feel like they're
central.
leaving no room for parking. Where we gonna park?
Oh no, that's true.
We're gonna Uber.
They're taking the parking though.
They're taking the parking away.
That's true though.
Yeah.
Where we
Nowhere
gonna
to-
park it?
We already have self-driving
Uber.
cars. We're gonna probably like not even have to drive in a couple years.
What we gonna do?
Seriously.
I don't know. They figure it out.
No, seriously.
We gonna fly.
fly.
We got jetpacks. We got jetpacks.
No, I think transportation is a big thing. Y'all know I had went down to the Capitol and did some lobbying.
Okay.
But no, I think that's one of the big things they talk about is like transportation because we are building upward and building outward. Yeah. It's nowhere to drive. That's why it's always traffic. That's
big.
carpool,
Yeah.
MARTA, like all of that stuff gonna be on the come up. So y'all,
I'm telling y'all, even like the trolleys that they place all throughout Georgia State now, the streetcars, like
and they're planning to expand on that and add more streetcars so that people can move throughout the city without being in so much traffic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love that.
excited to see it too.
While we already on the topic, if somebody's relocating here to Atlanta, like what's like one of your favorite spots you would like tell them to go to?
I already said it.
Which one?
Beltline.
No, I'm saying like nightlife.
Oh, nightlife.
Trying to get an RV.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I tried this sushi restaurant the other night, 8 Sushi Lounge.
Okay, I
It was
love
a
that place.
really nice
It's in Midtown.
vibe. Yeah, it was a really nice vibe. I would recommend going there if you like that type of food. But it was real chill. I went there by myself and all. I had a time.
Okay,
I
by
love
yourself?
Midtown.
Period.
I feel like that's the
I'm on
common
a journey.
denominator.
I'm on a journey.
I say Devon. That is like my favorite place.
Restaurant.
They're back open because didn't something
No,
happen?
they have
Burned down?
No, the one in
Several-
Midtown.
yeah,
They
the one
closed
in Midtown is really
Buckhead. Now
nice.
they're in
Oh, okay.
Midtown.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
The
one in
hookah's
Midtown.
good. The
Yeah.
food is so good.
You know
The
you
whole
can't come to
ambiance.
Atlanta without the hookah.
Yeah.
Period.
If the place don't have hookah, don't go.
Hook it up.
Right. But I feel like everybody's just now like just
Victory.
having
Why you
hookah.
say Victory? You love
Victory
I
got
haven't
the
been there
best
in a while.
hookah. Speaking
Nah,
of
Victory's
hookah,
gonna be a
vibe.
stretch. Y'all know I love Victory, but
What you gonna
the
say?
best hookah is a stretch. Great food though. Shout out to them.
who got the best hookah then?
Because you know who got the best hookah.
The
You don't want to
best
spill it?
hookah.
She gonna say me. She make the best hookah.
Come back to me.
Okay. No, like for me, I just found this really, really nice spot. It's called James Room Cocktail Lounge.
Oh, there's one on the Beltline.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
There's two of them.
there's
They
two
opened
of
another
them.
one
Yeah,
in
they open
Buckhead
in
Shop.
Buckhead Shops.
Oh, it's one on the
And it's
Beltline,
like
too.
super private, super sexy, and it's like when at the opening, I was there at the opening, y'all. So they had like people get you up in the elevator, but when you walk in, it's like a room that's look like a library, and then the the actual restaurant is behind the library. So open the book.
It's like a secret room.
Yeah, it's like a
almost.
secret
speakeasy
room.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Like,
love that.
that.
Is it like that on the Beltline too?
Yeah,
I
it's
seen it, I was
similar.
like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go there.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'm
really
gonna
nice.
just say what I'm thinking. I'm not as sexy.
That's sexy.
I'm gonna tell y'all one of my favorite places to kick it, and of course, it's Chicago pizza. Chicago Pizza is such a fun place, y'all. I like it because
that's the name of the place.
It's called Chicago Pizza. But the reason
it?
I like it, it's in Smyrna. I like it because it has like 4 different things inside one. So it's like a pizza kind of shop. They have a cigar bar.
Okay.
They got the hookah lounge in the back. And it's like 3 different vibes in one place. And it's kind of fire. Like the food is super good. The pizza not giving Chicago, but we'll take
that's
it.
what I was going to ask.
Never does. You just got to go to Chicago.
The hookah is good. The food is good. And the vibes is good. And like I said, it's like a different mix depending on what you want. If you want that kind of grown vibe, they got the little cigar lounge.
Love that.
If you want more vibes, upbeat, kind of fun day party, they got the hookah lounge, and they got like the restaurant pizza shop kind of right in the middle.
So we going this weekend?
That sounds like a plan, Stan.
Oh my God! So I've always been curious. It's always between New York pizza, Chicago pizza.
Oh,
those are 2 different pizzas.
Yeah, like
I'm New York pizza. I never had Chicago pizza.
Girl,
Yeah, New York pizza all day.
I feel like Chicago pizza is like thick.
Yeah,
it's so thick.
Yeah.
Okay, before we close this segment out, let me break down this misconception real quick.
Right.
Deep dish pizza is not the only pizza that we sell and eat in Chicago.
Oh, because that's what
I don't even eat
much
deep dish pizza, but when we are talking about thin crust, Chicago does it better.
Oh, we have to try.
Okay, that's debatable.
We're going to stick with the NY for now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Y'all are kicked out of Chicago.
We Chicago adjacent.
Act like it.
And act like it. Oh, sorry. But no, y'all. So, if you come to Atlanta, there's more to do than just trap brunch.
Right.
Because everything is trap. But
I feel like we're steering away from that. A lot of people are getting tired. We kind of steering away from. I feel like people are getting into activities like pottery making, like making
candle
making,
because
like
activities.
Girl, stay on TikTok. Y'all know what's going on.
It's a whole lot of trap in Atlanta. So these are different things that you can kind of explore, venture out, do something different. Take your friends, take your boo, take your sister, whatever, and have a good time. Like just go and explore the city because it's a beautiful city. And if you're looking to invest, keep these areas in mind because they are amazing areas that are in development and they're going to continue to grow in value and appreciation, all that good stuff. So I think that's a good point to wrap it up and head on over to our favorite segment, question of the day.
Realtor Babe, Miss
Ashley
Ray.
Okay. Yeah, we practicing. You didn't know.
So yes, if this is your first time tuning into our show, we have this segment called the Question of the Day where we take questions from our audience and you can submit your questions via DM on Instagram at Real Talk Atlanta or send us an email at realtalkatlpod@gmail.com because we would love to hear from you guys. So today's question comes from one of our Instagram followers. Her name is Courtney May. Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Hey Courtney, I believe she said that she's a new realtor and she kind of wanted to get our opinion. She's transitioning from a 9-to-5 to full-time real estate. So what advice do we have to give Courtney as far as how do we manage our work-life balance?
And we're going to dive in deeper into a whole episode into this, but
quick response.
Yeah.
I say you got to keep a schedule because for me, I feel like I got 3 jobs, but I don't really manage my days well. Like, I get up at 6, go to the gym, come back, real estate first, go into the 9-to-5. I even block off time on my 9-to-5 calendar for like an hour or 2, do more real estate, get off work, real estate. And then at a certain time, you cut it off. I cut it off at like 8, 9 o'clock. Okay, it's time for me to wind down, enjoy, cook some dinner, eat, have a glass of wine, and
Take
just
care
relax.
of yourself.
Yeah. Every day I try to make sure those are things that I'm hitting. I think you have to figure out what does the day-to-day look like that you can keep intact because things come up, of course, but the things that you can keep in schedule, try to keep that as constant as possible.
Right.
That's good.
For me, I feel like for real estate, not every day is going to look the same, right? I just kind of I just got to have like my priorities for the day. Today is admin is the priority, then that's what I'm doing. Showing homes, making sure I'm sending my clients inventory, then that's my priority.
Love that.
And still have to maintain everything else in my life, right? And some days it's just I'm the priority, right? As far as taking care of myself, making sure that I'm taking care of my boyfriend, okay?
I know that's right. Keep your man happy, sis. Don't try to go over that.
How you do that?
Don't go over that.
How you do that?
She got to cook for him.
You gotta cook and clean and wash everything.
Not that.
Y'all are some fools. But yeah, and sometimes family matters, right?
All the time.
All the
She said sometimes.
No, I'm saying when you're in real estate, come on now. It gets crazy. So there are some days where I'm like, this is what matters most. But as far as work-life balance is, I'm still working on that.
I'm not saying sometimes work-life balance don't even exist.
And that would be my response. Everybody who knows me knows that I don't have a work-life balance, and I don't recommend it for anybody. I think to piggyback off of this, what I don't do, so do as I say, not as I do, is to prioritize, right? Like, you can't do everything all the time. As much as you wish you can, you can't. You will experience burnout, and you will start to hate the business that you are in, right? Some days I am not motivated to be a realtor because I burn myself out so frequently. I don't know what time it is, but I know I've been working 12 hours today, and I know I still got 3 or 4 hours of admin when we leave here. That type of stuff, not okay. So I think you have to prioritize and really schedule out what are you going to do each day and when you're going to say enough is enough. If you don't give yourself a stopping point, you are going to break. Prioritize, schedule, organize, and really stick to that, because if you lose your mind, you lose your money.
Period.
Stay focused.
Period.
That's good.
Put that on a shirt.
That's really good. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still a work in progress. Like, for me, I'm still kind of struggling with my work-life balance, but I've noticed recently when I kind of write things out and I plan my day.
Gotta write it down.
Yeah, I cannot function if something is not written down or on my calendar. Yeah. So definitely plan out and prioritize maybe what needs to be done by a certain time. And then maybe towards the end of the day, that's when you can have your tasks that, can maybe wait till the following day or something like that. But it also just kind of depends on your lifestyle. We're all like single women, so it's not like we have kids.
I got a man.
They got me. Yeah.
Single as in none of us have a ring on our finger. We don't have children.
Put me in my place. We do check on single on the taxes.
Exactly. No, seriously. So I feel like our responsibilities may be different from someone else who may have a husband or have kids. So really kind of figure out how your lifestyle is and how you can fit real estate into that.
Yeah.
And where you are in your career, right?
Exactly.
I love that. Fit real estate into your life. Don't try to put your life into real estate.
And that's the end all be all.
Period.
Okay. Now I can't wait for that episode. That's gonna be a good one.
I know.
Make sure you support that. And that's gonna be for all entrepreneurs. But
be sure to subscribe.
Okay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in each week. We love y'all so much. Make sure that you're subscribing. Make sure that you're sharing, liking, commenting. We want to see engagement. And maybe comment some of your favorite places to go here in Atlanta so that we can try them out and others can try them out.
We're going to meet y'all there.
We're going to meet y'all there. Let us know some places y'all like to go to. And to that, we cheers.
Cheers, ladies. We drinking like men today.